Hi, my name is Blake Brookbeck. Welcome back to my topology of the network I am building for my Cisco 160 class. Today we're going to be explaining how I have added additional security measures as in ACLs, BPDU guard, and other stuff, snooping. We cannot add snooping in packet tracer as it does not work, but I will be adding that in the full lab build out of this project. So far we have added ACLs to stop SSH from this network 2, 3, and 4 from being able to SSH to anything else in the network. We have also stopped 3 from being able to reach HTTP and HTTPS, which again cannot be added in packet tracer, but will be added in the full lab later on. We have also added that the ISP, which would essentially be our server, cannot get to the loopbacks of R2, which allowing it to go throughout the network. IPv6 and IPv4 are both added in that. IPv4 only for the ACLs for the SSH, both are actually added, and then it's IPv4 for VLAN 33 to the HTTPS server. So let me demonstrate that this here can SSH to anywhere. So let's SSH to 192.168.180.1. That's going to be our loopback 1. Bada bing, bada boom. Perfectly fine. Works just as well. Enable class. Bada bing, bada boom. Done. You can get in perfectly fine. Then we can exit out here, exit again, clear everything out. So for here, let's SSH to 192.168.180.142. So SSH shell 142. Boom. Now we wait a second. This one will take a little bit longer because it's trying to get there. It's not quite working. It does take a minute for it to say that it didn't work. Let's see here. Let's try to SSH again. We'll SSH into this network. Boom, works just fine. Works just fine. We can do show. Shows everything that's on that. So as you can see, as of right now, we have switchport port security maximum 2. So maximum of 2 addresses. The sticky MAC address. So all the addresses going to these PCs are sticky MAC addresses and are actually added into that. Spanning tree port fast to make sure that it immediately gets that spanning tree, and it has the root guard to make sure that none of these are becoming the root. And then the spanning tree BPDU guard enabled on all of these devices. Every single interface has that. We also have the access classes for the SSH, and you can see the IP access list standard here. That would be on all of these devices just to make sure that it's working correctly. So as we can see, connection timed out. We'll do it again. Connection refused by remote host. So we know that this one is not getting anywhere for SSH. So let's test it again. Let's test the same address on all of these. Again, refused. Let's do it on the VLAN 44. Boom, refused again. So all of these are refusing to SSH in anywhere except for this PC, which is perfectly fine, which I will now exit out of the SSH terminal. So let's test this being able to get to the loopback interfaces. So it's boom. It's going to send it, and it gives us use. So let's try doing it with IPv6. 01 ACAD 9C0 6 1. Boom. It's going to pop up with a bunch of A's, which we just kind of assumed is Packet Tracer's way of telling us, hey, this isn't working. So as you can see, now it's just not getting there at all. It's just saying, nope, we're not getting there. Which is exactly what we want to do. We want just to say, hey, we aren't getting there at all. That is what it's meant to do. Now everything else here is able to ping those loopbacks. As you can see, if we go to VLAN 1 here, let's ping 192.168.180.1. Boom. Able to ping it just fine. Every single other VLAN. Just not the ISP. Now, as you can see on R3, I'll do a show access list here to get logged in. Show IP access list. As you can see, it has all the access lists that I needed to have. So to show, let's do show question mark. I need to see which. So show question mark. Trying to see which thing we need. So as of right now, I cannot find the show. Yeah, it's show address, but Packet Tracer is not actually showing that command for me. So far, as a reflection, I would say on this is that, one, ACLs are hard, but once you do them enough times, and once you get in the rhythm of doing them, they become a lot easier. They're intricate little things, but that you need to get used to. But if you write out what they want you to do, usually you can take words and put them into commands. And those commands will usually be what you need. As well as just setting up security again was a really great refresher of how to do it, why to do it, when to do it, and what all the security does and what it means for your network. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to listen, and I hope you have a good day.